What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, Telamont Tanthul, and today we'll be ranking up to tier 2, one of the warriors of the sky, that's Sunbird. Currently in the game, he has the most unique 4-star passive, and that's when dead, it applies to warriors of the sky allies, and it revives them with 50% of max HP. So this does not revive only himself but also all his allies. So that means that if you ranked up Shadow Shell, War Tiger, and Blue Dragon, if you have them in the team, then you'll basically have 6 lives. If you play him in Alliance Conquest, for instance, or even in Timeline Battle, if you have Sunbird in your team, so that means the 2 other Warriors of the Sky characters will also be revived once they're dead. Okay, so that's pretty interesting, right? And he may be a prototype of this kind of passive, so perhaps in the future we'll have a uniform gene grid that will allow him to, or that will enhance this passive, this force one, what's this, 6-star passive, yeah, 6-star passive of reviving herself with 100% of max HP. So perhaps it will say something like revive herself, or applies to self, this one revive with 100% of max HP, and then it will also have applies to mutant allies, revive with 50% of max HP. So something like that. We may have this kind of passive by Sunbird may be just the start of, something great in the future. Anyway, that said, now let's try to rank him up to tier 2. If you don't have enough materials and you really want to, grind him slowly, you can just use the mega rank up ticket, or if you have the individual 1-star, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6-star rank up tickets, you can use them to get him to 6-star, and then either you use the bio sub to get all his gears to 20 and get him to tier 2, or you'll do something like what I'm gonna do later. So let's rank him up first to 6-star. Okay, and then if you're like me who's kind of impatient, you can just use, if you have one available in your inventory, just like I have one. Fortunately, I was actually gonna save this for a worthy paywall X-Men character in the future, but I'll probably just buy another one or get the one from Shadowland whenever that happens. The worthy bio sub X-Men, or rather X-Gene sub X-Men arrives. So let's just use this spare mega tier 2 ticket on him. Okay, by the way, if you noticed earlier, he was just level 1, so you don't have to get him or rank him to level 60, because the tickets will do the work for you. So let's just get these things, these rewards. Alright, for the Urus, usually I just stop when I have at least 4. So let's just fast forward this a bit. Alright, so I was able to amplify 4 slots for each. And if we take a look at the tier 2 passive, he actually has this 25% chance to increase crit damage by 100% on critical attacks, which means that we won't be giving him any wait, what was that? Crit rate or crit damage? Crit damage. So we won't be giving him any crit damage Urus. Okay, so we'll be giving him just crit rate, physical attack. So let's go for physical attack first. And then I have one spare Odin's Blessing here for physical attack. It has crit damage though, which is kinda sad, but anyway, at least that's additional physical attack for us. And then his skill cooldown was is already max, so let's just give him uh, oh, I don't have enough crit rate here. So instead, for protection, we'll just give him some HP and recovery rate. Oh wait, we'll hold on that recovery rate later because I'm planning to give him recovery rate and crit rate custom gear. So let's see first if we're gonna max that out. So physical attack, physical, HP. Based on what I'm seeing on beta test by the star agents, looks like he's kinda squishy, so we may need to give him, I mean, you know, if you want, you can build him purely defensively, or at least 80% defensively. That's really up to you. In my case, though, I'm still gonna use him for PvE, so that's why we're having this kind of build. So I'm just reserving this either for attack speed is also maxed already, so if our recovery rate is not maxed after I equip the custom gear, so we'll give him that recovery rate. Okay, for now let's try to max. I plan to max his skills, so let's just max out all his skills. So that's 1, 2. This one has actually um, it has an active HP recovery, so this is good. It's just 5% though. I don't know how this is gonna help him. 5% is just like one attack by any of the world bosses, and you're dead. Anyway, and this one has paralysis that applies to bosses, so it's good. And then this one also has fire resistance down, and it also applies to bosses, so that's good. The sixth skill though, this still has to be I mean, we still have to awaken his potential so that we can rank this up. This actually is rankable to level 6. Okay, I was also able to I mean, before I rank him up, I already gave him the this ISO bonus set, and I had some spare awaken ISO, so I just gave it to him. As for the custom gear, I was first torn by this one. The fire damage, it has mind damage though, so that's a huge loss for one stat. And then I also have here fire damage and 160 damage. This one actually has 180, which is good, but mind damage is not. This one is just 160, but it has mind resist, so I don't like it. This is kind of a compromise then, so we're gonna give him recovery rate and crit rate since he needs crit rate, and then the very juicy 200% damage proc. So the recovery rate, let's see if we'll be able to max his recovery rate. Oh, it's not even close to max. Max is 250, so let's just give him recovery rate Urus. And then I don't have any 5-star crit rate. We'll just give this temporarily. Okay, so let's take a look at the stats now. So that's 193 recovery rate. That's not bad. And then our ignore defense is almost capped. Crit damage, again, we don't need to get high crit damage because he has a tier 2 buff for crit damage buff in his tier 2 passive, and then crit rate is decent, that's 56. Okay, now we'll try to test him in World Boss Ultimate first. Okay. Alright guys, this is stage 69 Proxima Midnight, and we are using a very OP team with Fury and Ghost Panther. Oh, this is actually it's gonna be pretty easy for him. I think this team is see, it's just a couple of seconds and we're down to 11 HP bar already. So we're just doing 4 cancel into 5 and then 2 for the heal and fire resist down, and then 4 into 5 again, 2 and then 3 for the partial iframe. Oh, let's just switch there. Those purple orbs are very annoying. What? Get one shot. Okay, we're missing the proc now. So it's just we're missing the proc again. It's just kite a little. Maybe it's kinda awkward because the skills probably just have to work with a 6 skill on it, because I'm still missing the proc here. And there we go. We have max skill cooldown, by the way, so I don't know, maybe it's just me. See, the 5th skill seems to have really high cooldown. There you go. Maybe you can try to experiment and do 5 cancel into 4 instead. But I think I actually did a pre-test before recording this video. I did try the 5 cancel into 4. The damage is not that good. Okay, so we're down to 4 HP bars. Maybe when it's down to 2, we'll just have to cancel it so that we can test him against Corvus Glaive. Let's just hope that the all defense down by the strikers won't automatically or make this or melt the HP bar straight to 1 or 0. Okay, a couple of seconds more. Alright, so let's just stop there. Definitely he can finish this. Now let's try Corvus Glaive stage 60, and we are swapping Fury with Miguel for that. Ignore Dutch leadership. And we are using the same rotation. Uh-oh, we're gonna die here. This is what I don't like about his second skill, because he's just standing there doing nothing, which is kinda ironic because it's supposed to be the HP recovery skill. So it should at least have, I don't know, invincibility or guard against hits. Anyway, we can't have everything, can we? Alright, so we're on time here. So normally we just need to clear the first 5 HP bars in 2 minutes, and we have a lot of time to spare. So for protection, technically we are relying heavily on Rachel's mind control here. The 5% HP recovery is not that bad actually. Alright, almost done. Okay, there you go. So wow, Proc was really late. We just died. Oh well, at least we're able to use his revive. Come to think of it, his fit skill is actually more or less the same with Rachel's and Kid Omega's. So just have to be a little bit careful here because this is his second life already. Can't afford to mess up. It's actually nice to see two big birds appearing at the same time. That's Rachel's and Sunbird's. Uh oh. This is what I hate also about Corvus, because he's so slippery. It's like it's gonna disappear. So honestly, I don't think we're gonna be able to clear this without Rachel's help. Wanda is also a nice alternative, but I noticed that it's Rachel that's very consistent with her fourth skill. Okay, so 3 HP bars, 2. Just kite a little. And there you go with 13 seconds left. Yeah, there you have it, Sunbird. Okay, so now let's test him in timeline battle. Alright, so let's try this team. We'll let Wasp and Colossus die first so that Sunbird's skills are all available. And we'll do this manually because I don't think Sunbird could or has any chance of surviving if in autoplay. It just died. So sad. There you go. Alright, so let's try this one purely Thanos. So let's see if he can survive this. Nope. Alright, so let's try this one purely offensive team with Fury and Ghost Panther. Still can't. Well, let's try to see if we can at least take down Silver Surfer. This one has... what's this? Of course I can see it. Okay. Alright, so at least we got one life down. Oh, we take down Silver Surfer and it's good. I don't think we have a chance against Thanos though. Okay, but let's try. There we go. And we just died. So let's just have Wasp die as well. There you have it, guys. Sunbird, one of the warriors of the sky, and he is pretty decent in PvE but a bit lacking in PvP. But then again, I built him offensively, so there might not be a reliable thing to say when it comes to PvP. So let me know in the comments below how he does in PvP if you built him offensively. Okay, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe if you want me to put out more videos like this. Okay, thanks and see you next time.